Hey, what's up guys? MaximusBlack here, bringing you a cast sent in by the fans on D2DGamer.com. I first want to give a big thank you to Major Awesome, one of the mods and a big member of the D2D Gamer community. Went through a bunch of replays on the website that were good and kind of stacked me up with some. So it makes my life a little bit easier, and it also makes Leg TV's life a little bit easier as well. Me and Adam still will be choosing some games on our own, but this one specifically was from Major Awesome. He said it was a good game. I haven't seen it yet, so if this is your game, I guess you can thank him for being up on the channel. So we are looking at, let me introduce those players. We have Edge down here in the bottom right position, and up top left, we have TheDannysaur. I'm just going to call him Danny. Danny. If I sound like I'm like a little sick, I actually just woke up about, I don't know, 15 minutes ago. And this is the first time I've been talking today. So you'll probably hear my voice like slowly get like higher pitched. Like I'd be like, hey, I don't know. It's too early to try to crack jokes. It's just not working out for me. So, this is Shakur's Plateau. They are on cross positions here. It looks like he is going to bring over an Overlord to see if he's over this way, but he's already found his enemy. And just typical openings right now. Nothing major to talk about, except for the fact that I got my own live stream. It is Justin TV, or actually Twitch TV / Leg TV MaximusBlack. Anyways, you don't really need to know that. All you need to know is that it's going to be in the description below. If I can get enough followers, I'm going to get it partnered so I can do 720p first week of September when I get my fiber optics. And also, Adam has his own solo channel as well, and that is Justin TV / Nova War. So I know he doesn't play a whole lot of StarCraft. He plays like a lot of other games. Some people find that enjoyable. Me, on the other hand, I play basically only StarCraft. I will be playing Pokemon on it soon enough, but as of right now, I mainly just play StarCraft. So it looks like Danny here totally scattered out his opponent. Have Metabolic Boost going for Edge. Queen building as well. Just Cybernetics Core just about to finish here for Danny, chucking down a second gateway. Only has one assimilator right now, so that could tell us he is going to go some sort of 4-gate or maybe a 3-gate expand. He is trying out his first Stalker, and that's for good reason. He had a probe in here, he scouted, he knows that there isn't no fast expansion going down right away anyways. He definitely could have scouted out that the spawning pool, like the pond, I guess, in it, is moving, so it lets him know that Metabolic Boost is going, so he may be thinking that some early pressure is coming, and that's why maybe he's using all of his chrono on these Stalkers. But at the same time, I don't know why he wouldn't be chronoing out a couple of Zealots and not Stalkers. And he doesn't want to use too much of that. He needs to remember to get his Warp going as well. Third gateway now for Edge. I have no idea what league game this is. So, of course, I will have that up in the top right screen. In the editing process, I know a lot of people, I actually had a dude email me. This is no word of a lie. He emailed me. He emailed me. He was like, Maximus or Leg TV, I really love what you guys are doing. You're totally funny. I watch you every day, but I just rage and cringe a little bit every time you ask what league it's in, and it's up in the top right corner. And I just facepalm myself, right? I'm just like, oh my god, really? Really, you're gonna throw that out there? Guys, me and Adam put that post after the game is all, recorded and stuff. We do that in the editing process. Nobody else really does it, and I think it's a great little feature that we put on all of our casts to kind of set us apart from the other casters, even though we kind of already do that with the kind of material that we bring out. But that is definitely something that we do. So it looks like we do have a Robo going down as well, just about to finish actually, for Danny. I don't know, why people get 3 gates and then Robo. Try to get 2 gate, then Robo, then get your 3rd gate. That way you can get out your Observer a lot quicker and also get that Immortal out if you need it. It's going to come down to a force field. He needs to get down a good force field, and he does do that. Very nicely done. He needs to hold position again. He does not have enough energy to put down another force field. There we go. Those stalkers are getting back into position. I would have loved to see some zealots. I mean, this is a very stalker heavy unit composition. I guess you really can't even call it a composition because he really only has one other unit, like a sentry in there, which really isn't going to help a whole lot because the energy isn't there. He can't even get off a guardian shield, but there is enough stalkers there to kind of just block off the ramp and just not allow any of these speedlings to get up in there. So kudos to Danny for at least using those stalkers pretty well. We take a look at the income. It's pretty close, 700 to 640. And if we go over and take a look at the units tab, 25 probes to 25 drones. Edge really needs to start building up more drones. He is building up some now, but he really needs to start. There we go. He has 8 of them going, and he's finally going to get the second base saturated. And there we go. And Nexus now going down for Danny as well, so he's going to get his expansion, which is always good to see. He does have an observer out, which is coming right over this way, and he can totally see everything, which is always a good thing. Still, no layer research for Edge. He does have a roach ward out. Still no roaches. It's really not a whole lot happening right now. Nexus, about halfway finish. Supply blocked himself. Looks like he is going to get a warp prism, so we may see a drop of some sort by Danny onto Edge. Maybe coming over here on the edge. Oh, no pun, no pun. Yeah, it's too early to cast. It's just so early. Also, guys, I have a P.O. box open. I know I've said it a couple of times, but in case you are new to this channel, you can send me whatever you want to send me. Just no used condoms, please. And I'm going to also post that in the description below. And if you want your games casted here on the solo channel or on D2D Gamer, make sure you go on D2D... Wait. Here or on Leg TV, make sure you go on to d2dgamer.com and upload your replays. And we do have an Overlord coming up this way. He's going to try and sneak over here, maybe get a little bit of information. Still has an Overlord down this way. So, you know, this Warp Prism needs to be careful because if he shows it off a little bit too soon, might not be good for him because, but if he comes right down this way, is the path. Where is he going with this? Is that Overlord going to see this Warp Prism? That is the question. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa, it looks like we are going to have a push out here by Edge. A whole bunch of Lings and Roaches working their way across the field. And it looks like that Overlord is not going to see it. That is extremely close and very good for Danny. He's going to work his way over. It's all going to come down to force fields. If the Edge can get in here. Oh, but he's going to come out here and he's going to see this. He's going to see this is not going to be good. Needs to get off some perfect force fields. And he gets decent ones off. That is very good, allowing just some of the Lings in there, trapping out the rest. And where is the drop? Where's the drop? It looks like he is busy with the micro over here at his main. He needs to watch it, needs to use very minimal force fields. And nice again, cutting off a good portion of those Lings doing damage. And these Roaches are getting torn a new strip from the outside, warping in some more sentries. Very, very nice move by Danny. Some more reinforcements coming up. And Edge really needs to watch it because if a drop happens anytime soon, all of his units are going to be over here. And it's going to really force Edge to kind of go all in and just really try to push in here because he's going to have nothing left in his main. He needs to really watch those force fields. It's going to really come down to perfect force field placements. Although Danny does have quite a bit of minerals. His macro has slipped quite a bit. And it's not that it has slipped. He just doesn't have enough gateways. He's on 2 base. He only has, 3. There we go. Speak of the devil, he's putting up a bunch of gateways. He does have an Immortal Oat in the back. That is going to do some serious damage against those Roaches. Finally, he's going to be bringing in this Warp Prism. This could be GG. If he can get a good enough drop here, he needs to watch it, though. He's going to drop right on that mineral line, but he needs to back it off and kind of warp in units over here because, of course, you cannot warp in on the creep, forcing the Edge to back off. And this would be a perfect opportunity for Danny to push out and take out those Lings or at least take map control and put a proxy pylon over this way. Picking up those Zealots. And it looks like he is going to back off. Very well done. Very, very well done. He only really had a Queen in there to attack that Warp Prism. Still, no Hydralisk, no Hydralisk Den. He does have an Infestation Pit. Infestors are now out, so he's going to be able to do some damage against any kind of air units or that Warp Prism if he decides to come up again. This is going to be, you know what? This is going to be close. It's going to boil down to force field placements like I've said before. And as long as Danny doesn't get caught off guard and he doesn't get his surround on all of his units, he should be in a good position right now. He does have 1,600 minerals. Maybe I am coming down with the cold. I am getting kind of the snuffles here. That is not good. That is not good. Infestation. Infestors all on the field right now. And if you can get those fungal growths out, that is huge. And even some infested Terrans to do some damage on the ground. But that is just a whole lot of units. And there we go. Looks like we got some infested Terrans coming up here. What a great little drop here. He's going to be able to do a little bit of damage. But oh, no, he doesn't. Whatsoever. He goes, oh my, and just kind of laughs it off. That is not good. Those infested Terrans all just shit the bed, and I think it's time for Danny to push out. That is a huge amount of units, but still no upgrades for either player right now. He needs to go down there and attack and counter. What is he doing? Zerg now on 3 bases. He has 2,500 minerals. He's getting Templar Archive, but at the same time, just attack already. You can win this game right now if you just go down and attack. He does have quite a bit of infestors, and I'm only sure he's going to pop out a whole bunch more. And if he allows him to get a lot more infestors, this game could quickly change on a dime for Edge, and he could actually take this win. But finally, Danny, being a smart player and finally pushing out, has 1 Immortal in there, and you'll be surprised how many kills that Immortal will get. He already does have 3 kills. I'm going to keep track of the kills there for the Immortal. We take a look at the income tab. It looks like Edge is now taking the lead, having those Overlords being destroyed, supply blocking him one by one, and Danny pushing back again. I'm going to speed up this process a little bit because this is slowly becoming painful to watch. Got some more high temps up on the high ground. Wow. I'm going to speed this up even more. Okay. Oh, man. Danny could definitely take this game right now. Just one big attack. He has a War Prism. Why is he not destroying that War Prism? Didn't need to really use Infested Terrans. He could have just kind of fungled it, but sure. Whatever floats your boat. And it looks like we are going to have attack. He does not want to engage. At this point, if I was Edge, I'd just sit back pretty like what he's doing, expand again. That's exactly what he's doing. He's expanding again. Why not? He's going to just give him... Uh-oh. Yeah, there you go. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. He's going to be on 5 base. Can't let you do that, Star Fox. Oh, my God. Look at this. Danny. If you lose this game, it is your own fault, sir. It is your own fault, sir. The high temps are in position. This is going to be really close. Oh, feedback! Oh, my God! Feedback on all those investors! Oh, wow. Wow. Oh. Holy shit. Great feedback from Danny. Sure, he waited a long time, but the damage has been done. The damage has been done. Oh my God. How many kills does Immortal have? Oh, still has 3 kills. Well, it looks like he is going to engage here up in the middle. Needs to throw up some Guardian Shields. There you go. Maybe force off this ramp so those roaches cannot get back in there. Does have a couple of Archons in the mix. And those 2 Immortals in there doing serious damage. And Edge Rage quits and leaves the game. Woo! Great feedback. Danny could have definitely ended the game a lot sooner, giving Edge a slight opportunity to come back and win this game. But very nice feedback placement by those Templars. And then immediately turning them into Archons. A lot of people forget to do that. Great, solid play by Danny. The Edge, on the other hand, did a decent job. But he just got outplayed. But anyways, this has been MaximusBlack here on the Solo channel. Make sure you click that subscribe button. Also, if you enjoyed this video, click that like button. It helps a brother out. Peace out.